E aí galera, aqui é o Sampag e hoje em Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 nós vamos dar continuidade onde paramos no vídeo passado. Então vamos lá pessoal, tinha que dar comida aqui pro cachorro, né? Mas a gente foi jogar dadinho com o caneca aqui e perdemos 4 vezes seguidas, né? Então eu não vou jogar de novo não, ele é muito trapaceiro.
Here you go. Take it.
Tem nada pra dar pra ele. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Vinho barato. Pãozinho. Maçã. Que eu saiba ele não come maçã nem pãozinho, né? Tem que ser carne pro cachorro. Tem nada pra pegar aqui no acampamento, pessoal. Pra dar pra ele. Deixa eu ver se ele come. Alimentar. Nada. Escolha a comida do cachorro. Informações. Nenhuma. Tá. Depois a gente vê então. Vamos falar com o Sir Huss.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Eu me empolguei.
Well, I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Como queira.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking.
Vixe.
We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Bom, então acabamos de tomar uma bronca do Sir Huss, né? Vamos equipar aqui a espada. E tem que equipar primeiro a coifa acolchoada e depois o capacete. Beleza. Como é que pega a espada aqui? Ah. Tá.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Eu não vou jogar dadinho com caneca de novo, não.
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. Well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Bom, então aqui, pessoal, começa um tutorialzinho aí do modo combate, né?
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Kick back more.
Lembrando que o Henry no 1 não sabia nem lutar, né? Aí nesse aqui ele já tem um pouquinho mais de experiência. Beleza.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah.
É, ele já tem bem mais experiência, né? Bom, tem que defender agora.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. Good.
Beleza.
Nice.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Errei.
You're too slow.
Errei de novo.
You started blocking too soon.
Tem que ser na hora que apareceu o pontinho verde ali.
Nice, Henry.
Agora foi. Falta 2.
You're doing great, Henry.
Foi de novo. Beleza.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
Ah, agora vai ser um pouquinho mais difícil, hein?
Why didn't you strike afterwards? After covering, you have to strike straight away.
Ah, mas ele não ataca, meu.
You have to follow up with a strike.
Agora foi.
You've got to block the strike first. Good.
Beleza. Beleza.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Bom, eu tenho que atacar agora pro outro lado, ó. Pra esse lado
Don't
aqui,
get
ó.
so close to me.
Tá, agora pra esse lado.
Nice work, Henry.
Beleza.
No, no. That way I can block you easily. Oh, nice, Henry. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
É bebida, né? Ah, pessoal, não vou apostar não, hein?
To hell with wagers.
Oh, afraid are you? You know how it'll end. But suit yourself. We'll fight without a wager. Let's go.
Nice technique.
Your first hit.
Tem que tomar cuidado com a estamina, né? Ué? Por que a estamina não tá voltando? Ah, agora voltou.
And another.
Estamina, estamina, estamina. Volta, volta, volta.
That one hit the spot.
Tô com dificuldade pra defender aqui. Agora eu defendi.
Oh, you haven't got a hope. Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Mas que luta longa, hein? Errei. Errei de novo.
Put up a fight at least.
Difícil, hein? Eu não joguei o 1. Então o modo combate aqui não é muito fácil, não. Vai, ataca, meu. Aí. Ah.
Fight at least. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. Now I know why you wouldn't bet. You're a lost cause. Maybe
Ah,
you'll
que
do better
folgado.
with a spoon.
É, preciso melhorar esse modo combate aqui, pessoal. Mas tá bom, só o tutorialzinho só. Deixa eu guardar a espada.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two. We should have had a fat wager on it, like that time back in Ratai.
Bom, como eu não joguei o 1, né? Joguei muito pouquinho do 1. Vamos perguntar aqui como acabou.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Bom, mais habilidade aqui, ó. Se a gente escolher, eu tive que arrastar você, a gente ganha força, aqui agilidade, aqui vitalidade, aqui eloquência. Bom, pessoal, vamos começar com força.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
Eles nem acharam graça.
I've got nothing
Mas
to
ele é
regret.
o...
The whole
o chefe, né?
world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Vixe. O que a gente responde aqui? Corajosa, é tudo que direi,
She's
beleza.
brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Bom, adestramento, furtividade, sobrevivência e erudição. Vou colocar um pouco de furtividade aqui. Fiquei o tempo todo com
In the camp,
vocês.
with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came
Subimos
out
de
of the
nível em
darkness.
furtividade, pessoal.
You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Bom, aqui a gente ganha pontuação em equipamento, né? Espada, armas pesadas, desarmado ou pontaria. Vamos de espada.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
É, o ferreiro, né? Que não é o pai dele verdadeiro.
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? The Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it. And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt.
Tá mais leve, né?
What a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Vixe. Virou o vinho.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Bom, pessoal, estamos sem armadura. O lugar é meio perigoso, né?
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Tá, pra onde que a gente vai aqui?
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Ah,
Follow me.
R3, beleza.
No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Esse Hans aí. Figura.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way.
Vixe.
Damn, throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Tá. Jogar a pedra ali.
What was that sound?
It worked.
All right.
Let's go.
What was that?
Chegando perto delas, hein? Olha lá elas. A cara do Hans.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domino, aleluja.
Vixe. Nossa. É os carinha que a gente tinha conversado, pessoal, na estrada. Eles voltaram para atacar o nosso bando. Nossa, mataram todo mundo. Putz. Pegaram a carta.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Vixe.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? It's mine!
Uma só.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now!
Vixe, o Henry foi atingido, hein?
Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, he's caught it! Quick! Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress. I'm done with running. Oh, really? What exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit. What? Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this. No, wait! Ah! Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk? Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Sem armadura, sem arma. Ferido ainda, vixe.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Fuja com Sir Hus. Você é um homem procurado. O ícone de lebre embaixo da bússola indica o que está acontecendo à sua volta. Nesse momento, inimigos estão procurando por você. É possível encontrar uma explicação de todos os estados no menu principal dentro da opção de ajuda, tá? Estamos ferrados.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back, give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails, everything.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
You honestly think they can swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easy here. That skirmish now. The summer. Stumbling about in pitch black. With all your torch does it blind you. Now, catching the naked men before never get killed. I still can't see a bloody thing. We'll fuck.
Tamo indo bem por enquanto.
Get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Vixe.
I played dice.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You be keeping watch instead.
Nossa.
If they tried to swim across the pond,
Run, quick.
somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we leaving now?
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
You terrific. Kurva! They're playing into the rock. Hurry! On the ram! We'll catch them at the top.
Nossa, será que eles viram a gente?
What now?
Eh? Hans!
Nossa.
Them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Where now? Hey, get over here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Explore o ponto de entrada nas rochas. Tá. Vamos ver se dá pra dar um save aqui, pessoal. Não dá. Não tem o Shunep Salvador. Bom. Não, eu quero entrar no diário. Onde que entra no diário ali? Bom, depois eu vejo isso.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when we turn in.
Nossa.
You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see. The others get here. We're moving, we've got to stop. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Encontre Sir Hus.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Ferrou.
I'll show you. Alert! To arms!
Ferrou, pessoal.
Ha! Tough!
Morremos. Pela primeira vez. Pô, eu queria entender onde que entra no mapa aqui, mas eu acho que não dá pra entrar ainda, né? Aqui, ó. Beleza. Tá.
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
I don't know.
Vixe. Será que eu tô indo certo aqui? Achei ele, beleza.
And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll
Nossa. Que susto.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Estamina, estamina.
I'm all
Ah, meu Deus. Não, achei que tinha morrido. Boa, cachorrinho. Que legal, pessoal. Agora estamos longe do Sir Hus.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Isso aí são cenas do 1, pessoal. Do jogo 1.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Esse aí é o ferreiro, o antigo pai dele, né? Que morreu e criou ele, né?
I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for. Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Nossa.
And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Cadê o cachorrinho? Pô, nós nem alimentamos ele ainda. Missão principal iniciada. Fortuna. Ué, travou aqui. Travou, pessoal. Ah, não. No way. Tava rodando de boa, pô. Tava rodando de buenas. É isso então, pessoal. Vou ficando por aqui. E no próximo vídeo a gente dá continuidade na missão Fortuna. Tá certo? Valeu então, pessoal. Tem que resolver esse problema do travamento aqui. Fui.